So I want to bring in CBS News reporter Graham Cates now. He has been following all of the cases going on in New York City for several months, and he's joining us now outside the courthouse in New York City. So the expectation, Graham, is that the former president will be arraigned on Tuesday. What are your sources telling you about that?
We're still trying to figure out exactly how that security operation is going to work out. You know, this is not a normal arraignment where you come in and you just kind of walk across the street with no one hassling you and you go up to the courtroom and you're there for a few minutes and you leave. This is, of course, a former president of the United States. There is likely to be a big crowd here to see the event that this is becoming. He has to be at all times with the Secret Service, even when he's technically in the custody of the Manhattan DA. So these are things that they're still working out. They're still fine-tuning, although we do know that they have been talking about this for a little over a week at this point, trying to figure out exactly how to do this in the most efficient way possible so that the business of the court can go on, even on a day that's as unprecedented as this one.
Well, speaking of the business of the court and security, what are things like at the courthouse today? What security measures have been put in place?
You know, we've been here for a couple of months, coming day after day after day, and this is by far the most secure. There are police everywhere. A little bit behind me is a device where there's a bunch of cameras on a long, narrow pole, and that's a live feed to a central center where the police are able to watch a kind of a live feed of the activity out here and marshal their resources accordingly. The only other time during this entire process we've seen that was 2 Tuesdays ago, the day when former President Trump had called for protests. Of course, that day, it didn't really amount to much. He wasn't arrested as he originally predicted, so there was just a couple dozen protesters for and against him here that day. But we saw a similar, though not quite at this level, kind of approach to it, almost like it was a practice for what we're seeing now to the police response and the securing of this area. And I just want to point out, you know, he said he would be arrested on Tuesday. He didn't say which date, and it turns out it looks like it actually will be a Tuesday.
You know what? Good point. Very good point, Graham. Say, listen, you interviewed Alvin Bragg in 2020. That was before he was the Manhattan District Attorney. You know, can you tell us a little bit about kind of what you learned about him and what you're seeing now?
Sure. So at that point, I was going through the process of interviewing all of the 10 or so Manhattan DA candidates at the time, specifically about how they might approach either a Trump-related investigation or a Trump-related trial. And we spoke for about 20 to 30 minutes. It was very, very kind of freewheeling about the different threads that might get pulled in a Trump investigation. And there was this one moment that at the time didn't really stand out, but in retrospect is pretty fascinating, where he kind of unprompted brought up Michael Cohen. And in a case very similar to this one, he said, you know, we haven't talked about Michael Cohen yet. And he said he brought up the federal case where Michael Cohen entered a guilty plea, and that revolved around this same Stormy Daniels hush money payment. And he brought up that in the indictment for Cohen, Trump had largely been identified as an unindicted co-conspirator. They didn't say Trump by name, but they said it was someone who was elected president. And he said it appeared to him from reading the case material, although he wasn't a prosecutor on the case, and following media reports, that it was prosecutorial discretion not to charge Trump at the time. And he described that case to me as maybe, in his words, charge ready.
That is interesting. Graham Cates, thank you very much.